live. I'm like, ugh, tired or whatever. Today I'm like, bring it, bitches. Bring it. Mm-hmm. Hey, welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are ready. Today's going to probably be off the charts. Get ready, folks. Get ready. I haven't been this excited since Christmas, bitches. Let's go. Oh, boy. Fuck yeah. Oh! You've got to stop talking to me while I'm trying to work. Thanks. Oh, the girls are fighting. Oh, I am so hyper. Dude, I have not been this excited for so long. But first, let's get to the Diava Smackdown. Let's go. She signs on every day waiting for MAGA to enter the door. And a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA. She's about to begin. She's got moxie. It runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown. Yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, because she's got... Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jew. With MAGAs in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. A crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA men, the most emotional creatures ever to walk this planet. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. What say you? Today is like fucking Christmas, man. I've been telling you. I screenshotted this myself right off of X, so fuck off. Go to X and look, because it's right there. Yep. Come on, Trump supporters. Come on. Where are you? Come on. All of you said that it was going to be them damn Democrats are going to be all over that Epstein list. Yeah. Guess who's not on the list? Oh, Kamala Harris or Joe Biden. Yeah. And I told you, 2 egomaniacs, 2 type A's, 2 narcissists would never, ever, ever last long. And motherfucker, did I tell you what? Not only that. Look at this background, womp womp. Hold on. But wait, there's more. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. And if you remember during his acceptance speech, Trump said on inauguration night he was very effective. He knows those computers better than anybody, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania, like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. Thank you, Elon. What have I been saying? What? Oh no! Clutch them pearls, MAGA! Clutch them hard, baby! I told you. Oh no. We're not doing left wing, right wing, same bird bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. You mentiroso. You little liars. Same bird. Right wing, left wing, same bird. Nope. We aren't stretching nowhere. Come on up. Karen. God, you got the right name. Come on up, Karen. Come on, Karen. I sent you an invite. All you have to do is accept it. Oh, I've been trolling Twitter all afternoon. Trust me. I've got the other screenshot. I got it all, y'all. Just waiting for these Trumpers to come up. Don't fuck with me. It's right wing, left wing, all the same bird. Nope. This is the right wing bird. You guys got duped again. And lied to. We told you. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm being childish. I absolutely did. 100%. 100% being petty Betty today. You damn better believe it. We knew this was shitty. Stuff was shady. We knew about the Epstein. We knew. And we've been telling you. And you guys are like, no. Yep, I'm like 12. Abso-fucking-lutely. Today, I am. Call me 12 years old. Sure. I have every right to be petty Betty. Because I've been trying to tell y'all bitches for months and months, and you guys haven't said shit. Oh, he's not part of it. It's the damn Democrats. He won by a landslide. Therefore, he has a mandate. Oh, no, Musk is still a schnazi. I still think he's a colossal piece of shit. But if he's going to take him down, I'm here for it. He's still a schnazi? That doesn't change. Oh! I've been telling you. Elon is not our hero, but the tea is piping hot, baby. And I'll take it and I'll drink it every day. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. And yes, I'm being petty Betty. Come on up here, Trumpers. What about the mandate? He won every swing state. He won by a landslide. Therefore, we has a mandate. Bullshit. Just like we said all along. Bullshit. And I'm reveling. I would bathe in the motherfucking tea if I could. Bathe in it. Yes, childish. Absolutely. I am 100% rubbing it in your face without question. Rockland County, New York needs to subpoena old musky pants. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Come on. Cat got your tongue now? Cat got your tongue? I don't see anybody requesting up. Come
calling for MAGA. Come on up, Boo Boo Bear. Happy birthday, Colleen. Crickets, bitches. That's what it is. I am petty as fuck. Petty. Petty, petty, petty. Call me Petty Betty today. Because I'm here for all the motherfucking tea. Thank you, Kim. I have not been this excited. Girl, you guys know how much I love Christmas. I keep my tree up till like February or March, okay? I love me some Christmas. I put it up the day after Halloween. Today's better than that. Yeah. Oh, they're not coming up today? Oh, no, where'd they go? Where's all the... Oh, do we have a taker? Oh, okay, let's see if Cigar is gonna... Oh, come on, Cigar, hi. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, where'd you go? Aw, Cigar. Aw. If you're a friendly, sorry for the friendly fire, but if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I want to talk to you. Rockland County, New York needs to send a subpoena. Subpoena Olina Musky Pants. Oh! Come on up. Come on, you can do it. Oh, they're all in here. $3 Chuck, they're all in here, but they aren't coming up. Oh, Pennsylvania needs to do a hand recount like Rockland County. Rockland County. Trump voters, where are you? Hello. Oh, they're so quiet. You either need to stop. Okay. Oh no. Oh wait. Do we have a Trump? Oh no. Still no Trump supporters. Oh, come on, Trumpers, where are you? Looking for the Trumpers. Where are you? Oh no. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey Brian, did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Oh, you did? Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
35, Florida.
35, Florida?
Yeah. So I was wondering, like, your background here. Do you agree with that? Because it is kind of true.
Huh?
Do you know what Elon did to deliver Pennsylvania?
Well, I have my suspicions, but I know that he paid people to vote.
He didn't pay them to vote. He bought the bus that brought them to the polls.
And if you're eating, you have to stop.
Sorry, Chinese food.
No, I have misophonia. I'll drop you faster than you can possibly imagine because I cannot stand to hear anyone eat.
Excuse me, ma'am. I said I'm sorry. I apologize, and
Thank you.
Eating. So yeah, he didn't pay them to vote.
It was more than a bus, Boo Boo. He offered them $1 million.
He didn't pay them $1 million. I promise you that.
Go look. I'll wait. I'll go ahead and put you on mute. Go ahead. Go look.
I'm aware he managed.
No.
He didn't actually pay them.
Nope. You gotta go. Go. And he left. When you ask for a source is like kryptonite. A source is like kryptonite to Trump voters. Get me a source. They just leave. Mm-hmm. Val.
Good day.
Whew. Okay, I'm going to change the background. I'm going to go back and forth between the two. But this was the other one.
Yeah, this is. Remember everybody when I said just before he took office, and Elon Musk and JD Vance started fighting, and I said, what we're going to see here is a fight between corporate money and religion.
Yep.
And that is exactly what we're seeing. And the Heritage Foundation won the first round, right? So they think.
I knew it. And then he drops this bombshell.
Right.
The real reason they haven't released it is because he's all over it. We already knew. But the validation's delicious.
Yeah, it's going to be, this fight ain't over. I mean, if you think Elon Musk is going to go quietly into the night, you're wrong.
Yep, it's the technocrats versus the theocrats. That's exactly what it is. Rawl, did you vote for Trump? Rawl?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. I've only got one up that, when asked for a source, left because source is a kryptonite to Trump voters. Hi, OJM. Hi, Allie. Oh, today's a good day. I'm like, the bromance is officially over.
Somebody asked, Diana, you ask who's going to win. In the end of this, no one is.
Right.
What's really going to happen in this deal is they're going to take each other out in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you have forced, religion has forced somebody like Elon Musk hand, and that's going to grow. It won't just be Elon Musk.
Yep. And did you know that Donald Trump is punching back by saying that they should cancel all of his government contracts?
Pull away all his contracts. Nothing like unemploying another 100, 200,000 people in this country. Yeah, that's going to work well. But there's some contracts I think they should pull. I mean, I think the whole Starlink thing, which I think has actually already been done. I think they've already done away with that. But anything, the rockets to Mars that could go away. That money can go to NASA. I'd be okay with that. But his stuff with Tesla and stuff like that, cars, an American car manufacturer. I don't want to see everybody that's going to get unemployed because this fight is going to happen. You're going to see a big unemployment rise because of this fight. And what it's really going to do is it's going to force the religious aspect of that, aka the Heritage Foundation, to try to keep up with the money and the advertising and the capability of Elon Musk.
Correct.
And it's, in the end, it's going to be a fight. Neither one of them can win. But, it will put a definite shutdown on the Heritage Foundation and Elon Musk in the end.
Oh yeah. It's gonna get worse too. Cigar, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 21. I voted in Nebraska.
So what do you think about the news that came out today?
Shit. Don't look too good.
No, it doesn't. So do you regret your vote, maybe?
No, I definitely don't support the left's rhetoric.
What rhetoric? What rhetoric would that be?
Just abortion, just mainly abortion. I wasn't really with all that.
Oh
Hold on. First off, the DNC have an abortion. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight, cigar.
Oh.
If you got something hanging between your legs, it's not your safe. First off, okay. The second part of this is this. There's not a lot of Democrats don't support AB personally, or would not choose to have one personally if everything was okay.
We're just pro-choice, buddy. No one's pro-abortion. No one.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm not with that.
Well, and just I have to clear something up. When you just said they had abortion clinics outside of the DNC, that is a categorical, unbelievable lie that you believe. Okay. There is no planet on which that is true. There is no way that's even possible. Those are done in a surgical room. Okay. So for you to say they had mobile vehicles outside the DNC, you have been lied to, Cigar. That is absolutely asinine.
I mean,
And if you actually believe that, then I have beachfront property to sell you in Nebraska.
But, I mean, if the photos were, photoshopped, they probably were.
Yes.
But I'm just, I just chose a side that best values my beliefs. You know what I mean?
No one, just so you know, no one is pro-abortion.
I don't know. The shit I seen, I wasn't cool.
Yeah, but you know what? Your algorithm shows you what you're consuming. If you're only consuming right-wing manipulated videos, AI shit, photoshopped, you have no critical thinking skills on your own. You see it, you believe it. That's absurd. Because I am a pro-choice Democrat. I am a liberal. I'm actually a more progressive. Okay. I got pregnant at 41 with twins.
Nice.
Okay. And I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I already had a kid in college. I had a kid graduating high school. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this again. And I'm like, oh my God. But then I was like, you know what? I can't personally make that decision to. Okay, you're clearly at work. I couldn't do that. I could not have an abortion. Just for me personally, but I made the choice to go ahead with the pregnancy, and I have two 11-year-old twins. Okay, but that was my choice. It doesn't mean anyone is pro-abortion or like, yeah, unalive everybody. It just means we have a choice for our life, and that's it. You have a skewed view of Democrats because you've been told that we're evil and you've been told a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. That's the main point.
I grew up in an evangelical household. I was raised in Christian school. I have all of those values that were instilled in me my entire upbringing, and I'm still pro-choice because it's a woman's choice. Because I almost unalived. Okay, they told me they stopped my labor so many times that they said my heart couldn't take it, and I would unalive. My heart would stop if I had one more injection to stop the labor. So they told me you're just going to have them. They were 2.5 months premature in the NICU for a long time. So it's not without risk to my own body. So it's a choice that a woman needs to make if they are physically able to, if they're health-wise able to, or if they simply can't afford it. Why would you bring people into the world that you cannot take care of, that they're going to go hungry? That's inhumane. Okay, so that's why we're just let women and their doctors make the choices for them and their body and their life. It's not up to the government.
Yeah, let's see where you're coming from. 100%.
Well, thank you for listening.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go back to work. I'll probably come back on your live later.
Okay, I'll be here till 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right, have a good one.
You too, Cigar. Thank you. W's in the chat for me. I don't ever give myself kudos, but. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I didn't know that was going to devolve into abortion talk, but there, yeah, it's where it went. User bunch of numbers. Did you vote for Trump?
I did not. No.
Oh, okay. I am just looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only right now till 6 p.m. Eastern. Then I bring up anybody. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you understand. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. It is how they change the subject. Yeah. We're talking about the Epstein files and we end up on AB. I wonder why. All right. We've got the Epstein files. But for those of you that are coming in here, because now there's 800 people in here, so you might not have seen it. I have two backgrounds that I'm vacillating between today. And this one, the spectacular one about... Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. And after his during his acceptance speech, after praising Elon Musk, he told the crowd he was very effective. He knows those computers better than anybody. Those were counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. Thank you to Elon. Y'all believe this scripted movie? Oh, we've got us a conspiracy theorist, Val. What the fuck? Yeah, mute her. She's whack. She's too crazy to talk to. Oh, I know they're both rage tweeting and he's rage truth socialing. I'm on a live. I can't watch it in real time, okay? So we got these. We got Epstein files. We've got election contest, November contest stuff going on. Boy, today was piping hot, hot, hot tea. I love this bromance being over. Use a bunch of numbers. Did you vote for Trump?
New York City, yeah, voted for Trump.
How old are you?
34.
Okay. Have you been privy to the Elon Musk Donald Trump honeymoon phase being over today?
Yeah, you know, as far as the Elon Musk thing, it's I'm really not sure what quite to think because I feel like the Democrats, Elon was Satan and he was Hitler, and now that
he is. No, don't get it twisted. He's still a schnazi. And I think he's still a colossal piece of shit. But if he's going to help bring down this orange turd motherfucker, I'm all for it.
Okay, well, I understand your passion and I respect it for sure, but I don't think in general, not just you, but for Democrats to say that he is literally Hitler and is
okay. Stop saying that name. You can't say that name on TikTok. You've said it twice now, which is why we say Shitler and we say Mustache Man and other words. So I let you get away with it once, but don't say it again.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
Yeah, he literally did the Schnazi salute. So in my eyes, he's a Schnazi. Okay, no doubt. I'm just happy that he's coming out with the truth because he ain't fucking around with Trump no more, and he's kissing and telling.
Can I ask you this? You genuinely think in your heart that the guy who's lived for 45 years of his life and hasn't shown one sign of being a Nazi, one day he puts his arm in the air and all of a sudden that just completely defines him as being a Nazi? Right?
No, he was actually part of the apartheid, and his family benefited from the apartheid in South Africa for many years. They're the ones who helped. He's a white supremacist for sure, 100%. He has a long history of that in South Africa as well. So he is a white supremacist, which means fitting in, doing the whole Schnazi salute, it fits.
Yeah, no, you're really getting out to your opinion. What do you feel about what's your feelings on the border? I mean,
no, we're not pivoting. Nope, we're not pivoting to the border. We're talking about this.
Okay, you just want to talk about.
I want to talk about Elon Musk saying he would not have won without me. And then during Trump's acceptance speech, the night of the inauguration or the night of his acceptance speech, he told the crowd he was very effective. He knows those computers better than anybody, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. Thank you, Elon. What do you think that meant?
You know, I think there's a lot of research out there even about the 2020
election. Nope, we're not talking about 2020. Answer my question, please.
Well, we're talking about the manipulation of
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Okay. Well, I guess to keep on the Elon topic then, I do find it very confusing that someone as such as yourself would consider him a white tea supremacist. And,
he is.
A Hitler.
He is.
And then align in any way, shape, or form in him.
I'm not aligning with him. I'm saying what his words were. He posted this on Twitter today.
You're excited that he's going against...
Yes, I'm excited that he's exposing Donald Trump for the fraud that he is. I'm happy that he's exposing him. It doesn't mean I align with him at all.
But they're both frauds. You trust the guy if he's... We don't trust him.
I didn't say I trusted him.
They're both frauds. What you're seeing right now is a revenge tour from both of them.
Correct.
Okay? And I don't doubt that the things that are coming out, because these are things that we've been saying.
We've been saying.
Both of these men.
Yep.
For 6 months.
We've been saying it. We just didn't have proof of it.
Let's continue to talk. I appreciate you having me on. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and
It's not an opinion.
Stories.
It's just
no,
the story.
It's an opinion, man.
No.
Hold on. Let me tell you when it quit being an opinion for me, because see, what you don't know is before he took office, I actually called out this fight coming.
Mm-hmm.
Before he took office, I said, what you're going to see here is exactly what happened today.
Yep.
You're going to see the religious right and the corporate right get in a fight with each other. This is what's going to happen, because there's no way these two can coexist.
I'm signing off. Respect to you all, and I'll hopefully speak to you another time. Have a great day, okay?
All right, bye.
Run away.
Keep your head in the sand.
Yep, run away. They always do. They sound defeated, Val.
Well, they are defeated. I mean, they were defeated before this even began. This is why we keep saying no one won.
Right.
When he became president-elect of this country, we all said no one has won.
That's correct. Because that's what we would ask Trump supporters when they would come up, like, what did you win? We won. We own the land. No, we already knew we aren't going to win. We already knew this happened. Donald Trump said it. Joe Rogan said it. Joe Rogan on his podcast said Elon Musk knew the results of the election 4 hours before anybody else did, because he created an app. Those were Joe Rogan's exact words. We already knew. We just couldn't say anything because it would become across as misinformation, because nothing, I just got flagged. We have to be careful what we talk about, because apparently it's still coming up on the AI as being civics integrity. I'll have to do a restart, but we'll see.
You need to restart.
I'll wait. Usually just suppresses your content for a few minutes, but Laura, go ahead. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
51, Illinois.
What do you think about all this?
Well, I've actually come up and talked to you before.
I know.
Right after Trump won.
Mm-hmm.
And have been back to your life daily, honestly, because I was seeing stuff I didn't like. Stuff was going on.
I see you here. Yeah.
Yeah. And I kept telling my husband, who's like extreme a Trump supporter, and I kept saying, something's not right, something's not right. And he's like, you're just listening to the liberal lives, and you've got to stop doing that. And I'm like, yeah, but we need to fact check some stuff and blah, blah, blah. Now this today, my husband sends me the exact screenshot you got up. And he says, you were right. And I said, yeah, because I said in the beginning, Elon is terrible. And these two narcissists working together, something's going to blow. It's like something's going to happen, because they're both narcissists and they both have got to have control. And something's going to happen to where Elon is going to spill his guts on stuff that's is going on. And my husband kept telling me, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. And I'm like, no, I have a gut feeling. And then he sends me this and says, oh my God, you were right. And I said, I told you.
Felt good though, didn't it? Didn't that feel good? Because I feel validated as hell today.
Yes, but I mean, I voted for Trump. I really, really thought things were going to be good. And the more it went on, and I would listen to you on, I voted for him for cheaper groceries and this and that. And like you, I come from a Republican family. It's always been Republican, 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 Republican. We don't vote any other way. When my parents met my husband, they said, are you Democrat or Republican? And he's like, Republican. And so I've always been that way. Well, now, just with all this coming out and all the research I've been doing and just listening, I'm like going on the more independent side and voting down the ticket Democrat to stop some of this crap he's doing.
Yes! Damn!
Because he's not getting stopped. He's got too many yes men around him. And no president should have that.
I agree. I agree.
And I said that to my husband. And my husband is a financial advisor. And when the market started rocking, I said to him, your guy's doing this to you. Your guy's doing this to you. Because he would, like, come home just in a tizzy going, I never thought Trump would do this. And he actually said to me last week or the week before, he said, Laura, I think you're right. And Trump is manipulating the markets to make money for his buddies. And I said, I've been telling you that. You told me I'm listening to too many liberal lives when Diavatalks is the only one I listen to. Johnny, because I like Johnny too. He cracks me up.
Johnny's funny.
I'm just seeing a lot of stuff, and now finally my husband is seeing the same stuff I've been trying to get him to see. So, yeah, I'm disgusted by all of this. I never liked Elon, ever. But I think this is gonna, like Val said, I told my husband before, I really wish he would come up and talk to Val, because my husband is huge into the Constitution and all this stuff. And when I would bring stuff up, he's like, I just don't see it. I'm like, I wish he would just come and talk to them and just listen. But he was way too much on the Joe Rogan and
the podcast bros. Yeah.
He was buying the skew, but this is what I tell your husband. Look, I'll be the first person to tell you, there's nothing wrong with conservative values. Nothing.
Right.
Okay. Everybody has their own sets they want to live by, and their own sets they wish the government would be controlled by too. And there's nothing wrong with conservative values. The problem with the Republican Party right now is those actual values are gone. They're not there.
I agree.
Okay, we're dealing with an extremist set of values.
Yeah.
And that's that's where the problem is. When we were a country of, you know what I'm saying, liberal thinking and conservative thinking, there was a balance. Okay, so the balance equaled out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we'd get some liberal policies passed, we'd get some conservative policies passed. But that balance maintained who we were. And there was no real fights, right? We always had disagreements over policies. You always will, right? That should never change. Disagreements and discussions over policy should never change. Okay? But when you're talking about bringing extremism, and that's just as bad on the far left as it is the far right. Okay? I'm going to be honest. And because you can go so far left that, you know what I'm saying, you start talking about values that don't, you know what I'm saying, that don't really fit most people in the country. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that balance is what we have to get back. But we can't get that balance back until the Republican Party, till the RNC gets slapped down enough to say, hey, we can no longer do this. The edges of our party cannot control the party.
Yep. Thank you for telling me that. I literally feel like I could cry. Because I've been here pounding the pavement for this democracy since May of last year. I know you didn't find me till afterward, but I have been trying so hard to, make a difference. And I know there's been others, but I feel so validated and vindicated in all of those words. And I know that sounds selfish, but man, I pour my heart and soul into this, to my live. And I'm here every single day, 365 days a year. I've missed 2 days out of 13 months, literally every single day of the week, every holiday. I have been here trying to save democracy before the election and then trying to hold people accountable and wake them up after the election. And it just feels really fucking good.
Well,
so thank you.
I want to say I'm an honest person. I don't spew any bullshit. I hated listening to you in the beginning.
I know.
And I thought, this narcissistic bitch, what the fuck? Who the hell does she think she is? And I came up once and Gemma was on, and I have a bisexual daughter, and she pounded me down about that. And I told my daughter to do her research on who she wanted to vote for. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to your dad, blah, blah, blah. Because my parents were never like that. My parents were, this is what you're doing, this is what you're doing. And I don't want my kids to do that. I want them to do what they want to do. And, you know, Gemma she was like, you did not tell her, you told her to vote for, which was untrue. So I was like so mad in the beginning, but I kept coming back and I kept just listening, and you started making sense. And then I started doing my own research, and here I am. So,
well, thank you, Laura. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, and we'll see what happens with this mess, but it's a big, huge mess, and it's not going to get any better. Like Val said, there's going to be some shit down the pike, and
oh yeah,
it's going to be a bloodbath, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't even know what to say anymore.
I'm just going to tell you this. I'm proud of you. It takes integrity. It takes actual integrity to admit what, you know, when you've made a mistake and like what you said. I appreciate the honesty. I really do, and I appreciate that you came back and then you started fact checking me, didn't you? Did you fact check? You fact checked everything I told you.
She's lying to me. What the hell is she talking about? Then I would fact check. I would tell my husband, look at this, and then he would fact check me. And it was like a big, and there's even some people I can't talk to about it in my own family because they're still so on his side. And
same.
I'm like, wait a minute. Do you see this? Do you see this? And they're like, are you a liberal now? And I said, no, I didn't say that. I'm just saying things are not what they seem to be. And I'm not jumping ship right now, but my eyes are open. And right now, Donald Trump needs to be put in his place. And however we got to do it, we got to do it. And if I have to, for the first time in 51 years, vote down blue to stop some stuff, I will. That doesn't mean next election I'll be a full liberal.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. We got to stop what's happening now.
Right. Right now, we need to stop it. I'll worry about 4 years from now when it comes up. But right now, we need to
take it.
What's going on in our country, because I feel like it's out of control. I've never felt that way. So.
Well, thank you so much, Laura. Thank you so much for coming up, and thank you for validating me. I really, really appreciate you. That made my whole day. Like, I literally could cry, like literally, because I mean, I'm just like, you always hope you're making a difference. You always think you're making a difference. You get one or two here and there, but you know, it's like, I feel like all of this work has been not for nothing, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So thank you. W's in the chat for Laura. Everybody, W's in the chat for Laura. Thank you, Laura. I'm going to drop you down now, but I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Damn, that's fucking awesome. Sean, thank you for the $3 Cash App. They are finally starting to see the light. Woo! Exactly. Danny, the dog Danny. Thank you for the $10 Venmo. I am so happy. So you are getting $10. Happy looks great on you. Thank you, Danny. Oh, I am. I'm elated. I know that seemed very self-serving and, you know, like I'm congratulating myself, but damn, I feel fucking validated. Brandy, thank you for the $5. I don't know if I can use that word on Cash App. Tell him familial relations. To 1939, a 5-year-old became a mother. Oh, that's so gross. I think we were on the Epstein thing, but yeah, it was a few guests ago, but it didn't come through. I'm sorry, Brandy. But thank you so much for the donation. If you guys want to help support my live, I do have my Cash App, Venmo. They're both spelled the same way right here, Diavatalks. If you want to help support my live, I'm here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. And Val has his pay apps in his bio if you want to gift him as well. I have a full box, I think, unless they're all friendlies. Let me check. Oh, they're all friends. I'm not bringing up friendlies. I'm only looking for Trump voters right now, and Trump voters only, please. For another hour at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'll bring up everybody. Oh, this is so exciting. So exciting. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Shanta, thank you for the $5. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Shanta. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, what happened today? This email, and you are not going to get any. What does that mean? Oh, I'm not going to get any Trumpers? Oh, I have already had some. The last one was a Trumper. She voted for Trump. Elon Musk said, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51 to 49 in the Senate. After election night, Donald Trump said he was very effective. He knows those computers better than anybody, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. Thank you, Elon. Thank you to Elon. Yeah, we knew. We couldn't really say much. And then this a little nugget here came a little later, and he said, time to drop the bombshell, or the big bomb. Read it. Have a nice day, GDJT. And he says, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out.
And this is what happens when you give a tech bro access to everybody's public information.
Oopsie. And he has everything. You forget. He let Elon Musk run amok through every single one of our departments and copy the files. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There is a lot of Trumpers in the comments section. They are not coming up. Lisa.
Thank you, Chantal, for the cash app.
Huh?
Thank you, Chantal, for the cash app.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I only have friendlies in the box. Lisa, thank you for the $20. Yes, we believed in you. Damn it. Thank you so much. Tara, thank you for the $30. Diava, my friend, your hard work has paid off, and it will continue to be. Love you. I love you back. Thank you, Tara. Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate it. If you vote, this is a real tweet. I literally went to Twitter. I was following it all day long because he kept saying stuff. And I was screenshotting as I went. And actually, I think this is the one Gen X Leftist sent me, only because I had already logged off Twitter at that point. So he sent it to me so I could use it. I do not follow Elon. I can just search his name, and it shows me all his tweets. I don't follow Elon. I don't follow Donald Trump. I actually made a dummy account on X because I had deleted my previous account. But I wanted to see the infighting, so I just made a dummy account. I have all friendlies in the box. I am only looking for Trump voters for one more hour. So please, if you'll come back at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'll be happy to hear your thoughts. I know lots of people have lots of things to say, but I need you to come back at 6 p.m. Eastern. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. The people spoke. Yeah, the people spoke. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we might be. Should go back to the election one because that was. I like this one too. Because Rockland County, New York, needs to subpoena one Mr. Elon Muskie Pants. Let the ketchup hit the wall.
Yeah, I think that'll subpoena will come when court comes around because there's going to be questions around. That may be more for a grand jury.
Agree. I think they need to be calling for a hand recount of Pennsylvania.
It ain't just Pennsylvania. I mean, this would create, if this turns out to be true and they find out the reasons that a lot of us think it's true, this could trigger a hand recount nationwide.
Johnny, Johnny, you have to come up here, or you're getting. Oh no, you're getting muted. You have your invites off.
So now you're going to talk to me.
I didn't recognize you by your picture. I didn't know it was you, Dave. I'm sorry. But yeah, Dave's a lawyer, so I brought him up so he can talk about the New York thing.
I'm sorry, I'm outside, but I'm heading into the office. Actually, let me mute up real quick.
Okay.
I'll be in my office in about 5 minutes or less.
Okay, I'll just unmute when you're ready.
Yes, Daniel, actually, I have seen the election truth alliance studies.
Yeah, I have too. Do you think Republicans are going to allow that to happen? Allow what? Oh, there needs to be hand recounts in every state. Every state. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. If you voted for Donald Trump, get up here. You are super duper excited about your vote when it happened. So now come up. Now what? Now what? And just so everybody knows, I still think Elon is a schnazi. I still think he's a colossal sack of shit, okay? But if he's going to help bring him down, I'm here for all the tea. Give it to me right into my veins. Let's go. It won't take 4 years if every state did a hand recount. Each state would just do their own recount. Every county has a supervisor of elections. All of those things. I mean,
They did it in Arizona in a week.
Yeah, I'm like, it wouldn't take 4 years if every state did their recount. No. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on. I'll volunteer. I ain't got a job right now. I'll volunteer. TikTok is my job right now, so I'll volunteer to go hand count those ballots. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Right, the enemy's the enemy of my enemy, and also exactly.
Okay, sorry. I am now in my office where it's relatively quiet except for the AC blowing because it's effing hot here in the city today. But
Are you in New York?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fun part. I'm sitting here in my office in downtown Manhattan. So, Val, by the way, hi. I haven't spoken to either of you. Yeah. So, Val, what you said was actually correct. We're not going to get subpoenas until such time as we get a case. I don't know if they've filed yet, but if they have, they will have subpoena power. They will likely have to go to whatever state Elon is a resident of, but he is a U.S. citizen, and even if he wasn't, he'd still be subject to subpoenas. But
it's been filed in Rockland County, New York.
Well, that's right. So then a subpoena may be coming. It may very well be coming for whomever they need. This is weird. You know, I want to say one thing, though. I know that a lot of people on our side are real happy about this. I am not. These MFers spent 4 effing years, and I'm trying not to curse. Trust me, it's not easy for me.
I cuss like a sailor, so you can.
They spent, well, I know some people get upset because, like, you'll take the live down. They spent 4 years chipping away at the foundation of the American people's belief in their elections. And I don't want us to continue it. I simply do not want that. But having said that, I mean, this is not going to go well any way you slice it. This is going to suck. It's going to suck big rocks. And I'm afraid for a lot of things. I am actually afraid that this could be the death knell of this country, or at least as we see it today, because if people don't trust their elections in this country, something that wasn't even a thing, 4 years ago, people trusted their elections. They may not have liked who they elected, but they trusted in them.
But that didn't happen until Trump came along, though.
Exactly. No, I'm not. I agree. Yes, he's the reason. Him alone, him only. Every other dumb fuck, moron, motherfucking red hat wearing piece of shit window licker cousin fucker was doing it. I didn't say sister fucker. I just said cousin fucker.
I got you, her husband.
Yeah, was doing it because he was egging them on.
Mhm.
He is absolutely the reason behind it. But look, this country is more than any single president. This
I
country
agree.
is more than any single administration, and I like it. I happen to like the basics of how this country kind of runs. I may not like everybody in it, but I don't like 99% of the people in it. I also may not like the things that it does. But I'm all in. I'm a lawyer. I am all into this country, into how it works, and to see it being diluted, it kills me. I don't want this. I don't want this at all. I mean, I would have sat there, gritted my teeth for 4 years, and watched as that dumb fuck just, pissed in the wind. Hopefully, but this is bad.
I know, but I feel validated is what I'm saying, because I've been saying it since the election. I'm like, something is off. Something is wrong with what happened. And I was very careful. And I just was really angry that Trump was getting away with it. It was so obvious.
My state is the wrong state for this. New York, New York would not. It would never vote for him statewide. It's just the numbers aren't there. There's no way. Even if Rockland County, which is kind of a 50-50 county, it's north of New York City. There is a very large community of ultra Orthodox Jews, Hasidim, the Satmar community, and they are notoriously conservative in their voting patterns. But they're also it's mostly suburbs. So
Thank you, Lisa.
I don't know.
Real quick, let me bring thank you guys for all the bouquets. They're so beautiful. Chuck, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm tapping.
That's okay. Thank you so much. Can I give you a brief overview of what we're talking about? Okay. Rockland County, New York. Democrats won like House seats, congressional seats and stuff like that. But Kamala Harris didn't get not one vote for president in the whole county, which is statistically impossible. And they also have people that has written sworn affidavits that they did check the box for her in that county. So there's a lawsuit in Rockland County, New York, to do a hand recount because it seems fishy out. Because statistically, that's just impossible. That she wouldn't get a single vote in that entire county. And so they're calling for a hand recount.
Well, the single vote thing's not, what makes it more implausible is this, the 78% of people that voted for the Democratic senator.
Well, that's what I said. The senators won, or the Congress people won, the Democrat Congress people won, but then they voted for Trump? No.
I'm sorry. I've been a little busy these last couple of days, so I haven't been filing I'm aware of the suit. Did you say that there was not a single vote tally for the Democratic presidential candidate in the entire county?
Yes.
Actual zero.
That is not possible.
Exactly.
I know that is absolutely. There are hollers in deep dark West Virginia and swampland somewhere in Louisiana.
Exactly.
At least a couple of people have voted. But wait, I got it. I'm sorry. I got to fact check the allegation. I got
It's
it
actually
because
true.
this sounds insane.
You can go read it on the website. Yeah.
Doing it now?
Yeah. It's actually true. 0 votes. An independent doesn't show what independent. Independents actually show a couple votes. But the Democrat for president is 0.
That's not fucking possible.
Well, yes, that's correct. That's why this case.
I am on the official Rockland County electors website, which should now. I'm going to tell you, no, based on the website itself, I think somebody's feeding you a line of bull, or somebody's not right, because again, I'm looking at here. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Turn on the old camera. I'm not here to debunk anything. I just
Right. That's what they're saying in the case, and they actually pulled a vote.
They're talking about the case.
No, I get it. Can I get the big screen just
Yep.
so I can show you what I'm looking at? All right, here we go. Thank you, everybody. Here is the general election of Rockland County. You can see. Hold on, let me just show you what it's.
It was in the body of the case, so I don't know. Yeah.
Appinhandsvoting.com. All right, so what we have here is we got 43% for Harris, 55% for Trump. So I don't know what it is that they're talking about in this particular thing. I simply do not know.
Maybe it was if somebody in the comment section said it was in one particular district, which that would make more sense. So maybe I misspoke.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If it's a district, I would understand a little more, because Rockland County itself has about 300,000. I mean, we got about 130,000 total.
Yeah, no, because that's not the total. Yeah,
It was one district. I misspoke then when I said the whole county. It was a district, so my bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for correcting me.
The district they were talking about was somewhere around 5 to 10,000 votes capable.
Yeah. There are 307 election districts in the county.
But
the district they're talking about, the reason they picked the district is because it was 70% of that district voted for the Democratic senator.
Right.
But there's actually 0 votes in the same district for Kamala.
That is a problem. That's a huge problem. But by the way, the schism between Musk and Trump, I predicted that.
So did Val back before the election. Yep. Yep.
I was on. I remember I was on Facts Matters. I said that these two egos cannot live close together. It's just not possible.
Yeah, it was. I said the same thing.
But selling him down the river as being in the Epstein files.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see that.
Here, I'm going to switch it over. Here we go. I had 2 backgrounds for today because I knew both of these stories were going to be hot stories today. I didn't read it out loud because, I don't know if the TikTok algorithm has this updated information, so they could say it's misinformation. So I've just not been reading it out loud. But he's like, time to drop the really big bomb. And then he's like, mark this post for the future. The truth is coming out. This isn't the end. This obviously he's got more.
Now, everybody was pretty sure that, anybody who knows the history of these two people should be pretty sure that, he's likely gonna pop in there somewhere. They were friends. They were publicly friendly.
Yes.
But to have, the first buddy or the former first buddy sell him down the river on what is arguably the second, probably the second most monitored social media site, and do it in this kind of a way, basically saying, you're a kitty diddler, buddy.
Well, not only that, we've been saying that too since Bondi was all like, well, once I get in there as Attorney General, I'm going to release the Epstein files. And it's been, and that's why I think he did it, because he's like, that's because he's all over it. And that's what I've been saying all along anyway.
I was talking with somebody the other day, and I said, I don't know what would be worse, not releasing it or releasing it with redactions. Because the conspiracy theories is they feed on lack of information. So if she releases them with redactions, it's going to be like, what are they hiding? Excuse me. The right-wing conspiracy brains that these dumb fucks, all of them, and I'm going back to fucking Limbaugh.
Oh, yeah.
All of them. He started it.
Yep.
Right? The right-wing crazy sphere that Limbaugh and guys before him, but Limbaugh specifically started, and these guys just egged on and on and on and on and on, would go nuts. It's still going nuts, but it's going to get worse. I can't wait to see it. Hey, Googs. Even Google, who, by the way, Lady Google, friend of mine, who is usually this time of day busy, is watching us because she, despite being busy, this is way too interesting. Yeah. Well, this is going to be interesting because what can Trump do to Musk, and what can Musk do to Trump?
Well, the only thing that Trump can really do is deport him, but he's a U.S. citizen now, so I don't think he can. But second, he also tweeted, or he retruthed, or whatever the fuck they call it. But he said that they should cancel all of his government contracts.
Oh yeah, well that could easily happen. But here we go. Imagine what happens. I mean, look, Trump has had many public falling outs, right? His entire cabinet, his first term, his entire cabinet, with the exception of Stephen Miller, that baby Himmler, or actually baby Goebbels, by the way.
Baby Goebbels, yeah.
If you look at, and I feel bad talking this way about another Jew, but if you look at his picture and then put Goebbels in a side by side.
Oh, I know. It's eerily.
Yeah. And I so much.
Yeah, he's like evil personified. To me, he is what comes up if you looked up evil in the dictionary. It would have Stephen Miller's face.
Yeah, he is, or as I like to call him, the cockchair cowboy.
He looks like to me, he reminds me of like a vampire bat that would be hanging upside down in a cave. Like literally, that's how I see him. When I think of him, he's like upside down in a cave. He's so gross.
He's a sick twist. That one. But so you have somebody who effectively, even if he liquidates everything, Musk effectively has unlimited needs.
Well, also, Dave, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you, but real quick though, Donald Trump gave him carte blanche over every single government department to go in and copy all their files. That man literally has everything.
Oh yeah.
He has everything. He could bury this administration.
And now, so the big question now is, A, who's dumber? B, who's crazier? And C, who's madder? Because the smartest thing for Trump to do is to go to him and set up some kind of détente. Because these two can very easily destroy each other.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, will they? Or will they have a little get-together and Musk will move back into his company and shut the fuck up, and Trump will continue doing what he's going to do? That's a smart plan. But no one ever accused either of them of being smart.
That's true. Well, thanks for coming up and talking about the New York case for us.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure there's going to be more coming out. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to start really checking it out some more because that's a wild case. Take care, everybody.
Take care, Dave. Thank you so much. Bye. We can't say that out loud, but I think that that's one of the reasons why Kamala Harris, if you guys remember when AOC said there's something big going on and it's going to take time to come out because it's going to affect more than just one thing. I think they had an inkling of some of this stuff going on. And so they said it'll take time, but it'll come out and it's going to be huge. So I believe that that's why Kamala Harris has been completely, utterly silent and has said nothing. Those are real posts that I got from X today. Everything, I think that they know that something was wrong, and they say nothing other than Harris did say justice is coming. So hang tight. You guys better stock up on popcorn. Yeah, I did read that Elon Musk just suspended Donald Trump's X account. Oh, the girls are fighting. Oh no. Val, could you do a quick commercial while I run to the restroom? Then we'll see if we can get a Trumper up. Are you there? Okay. I didn't want to, if you were on a business call or something.
So everybody up top, there's a little orange heart. Hit that little heart, become part of the Diava's team. There's a little game within that heart you can play. Go back and forth, put a comment down there, and do things like that. And it allows you to grow that heart, become a larger part of the team, and kind of walks you through it. You can claim the points from it. And this helps maintain the integrity of the life. She's got a gift goal. She's got a gift goal up top there of her favorite little flower scene. Please give those. Those help keep the live going. If you want to donate directly to Diava, just do that through that banner that's right there where it says where it says $Diavatalks. That is for her Venmo and her Cash App, one without the $, obviously. And then if you wish to give to me, same thing. You can find my Cash App and Venmo in the deal. Please gift the panel or get guests that come up, especially if they're friendly guests. You know what I mean? Or if you like what anybody has to say, just do it. Give gifts because those gifts help also maintain the live and show the live is active. People are listening. Tap the screen. We all know what that's all about. Share the live out. All you got to do is push and hold up there where the white box is. You push and hold that. It will pull up a box. You can click. You start clicking send to all your friends. If you don't have any friends, just click the arrow and click the copy link. That sends it to the FYP and it makes the live move forward. Thank you all very much for listening. And Diava's back.
All right. Thank you so much. Divorce is ugly, but I think there's one pressing question is who's going to get JD Vance in the divorce? Because Elon Musk already walked away with Stephen Miller's wife. So, Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on. With almost 1,000 people in here, you cannot tell me these are all Harris voters. No. Stop chickening out. Come on up here. Marco Rubio. Turn him over to state for foster care. Oh. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Rumor has it, let's just say that, rumor has it that Musk, Miller, and his wife were a throuple. And she has left with Elon. And Elon Musk did unfollow Stephen Miller. Yes, he did. Fox isn't reporting any of this. Yes, I know. That's why they come to TikTok and they're like, well, what, this isn't happening. What?
Yeah, it seems like to me that might be where the black guy came from. Just saying.
I love white on white crime. Twitter. That was funny. Did you know also, fun fact, that one of the white South African refugees that they brought here unalived his wife the other day? By strangulation. Do you know how angry you have to be to do that to somebody that you're married to? One of the South Africans that they brought over here, we're trying to get out the criminals. Bye. I think he needs to go back to South Africa. But yeah, you show up to construction work sites where you've got actual people, hardworking people that have committed no crime that are being shipped off and deported. Yeah, we should send him to CCOT. Send him to El Salvador. Of course, the South Africans haven't been vetted. They were just white. The only criteria they needed to be was white. That's the vetting process they probably used. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Coming up. Exactly. So, Ava said, I guarantee you that guy won't get deported by ICE. Yep, you're right. He looks like me, a fellow envelopian. The same color as an envelope. Yep. Oh, I know. Trump with the German chancellor today. They're like, D-Day's tomorrow. He's like, I know, it's probably a really bad day for you. He's like, that was the day we were liberated from the Schnazis. Our president is so embarrassing. Ugh. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chitty chat. I know there's Trump voters in here. Thank you, Salty Lone Star. Thank you so much. I think that's the second one you sent me, and I might not have said your name earlier, but thank you so much. Yeah, he laughed at it because that's that narcissistic laugh when you get made fun of into your face or told you're wrong to your face. It was to keep him from melting down to the floor. Thank you, Tara, for the bouquet. Those are so beautiful. I feel like today is like my birthday or like Christmas all rolled into one, so the bouquets are perfect. Thank you, NJ. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's over 900 people still in here. Please, there was got to be Trump voters in here. Let's do a quick poll, shall we? Marianne, thank you for the bouquets. You guys are so nice. Thank you. The big beautiful bill is probably DOA. Yeah. All right, let's do a poll. If you voted for Kamala Harris, in the center of your screen, there's going to be a smiley face. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the sad face. Go. Happy face for Kamala. Sad face for Taco. Oh, there's a bunch of liars in here. Meg is hiding. They're like, we don't want you to ask us to come up. Hello, Trump supporters. Where are you? And as you guys can see, I'm on my main account. My agent was able to get it reversed overnight, just like I said. No one's claiming Trump now. Oh, I love it. This is so funny. Oh my God. They're embarrassed. They should be. First time at zero, I know. And you know, statistically, with 900 people here, they are not all Harris voters. Come on. This is great. Today's better than Christmas, my birthday, everything all rolled up into one. Oh, I love this. I understand what Dave was saying. He doesn't love it because of, election integrity and stuff like that. And we have to be able to do, all that. I get that. I absolutely do. But I'm far too fucking giddy. And I'm petty motherfucking Betty. Look at him. It dropped from 915 to 872 that fast. There was that many Trumpers in here and they left. They left. Feels so good. I am Petty Betty. Damn Skippy. And it's ThunderCon Thursday! Whoop whoop! Oh, I love it. I haven't smelled this much since November, honey. Karma's a bitch. I should have known better. You re-signed up for X. I deleted mine too, and I went and made a dummy account just to watch the shit on X unfold. Karma never loses an address, and it never expires. I am glowing. I'm fucking happy. Oh, I got this guy over on YouTube saying, wait, aren't you the woman who said Kamala was going to win? Did you see Elon Musk's I'm a psycho? That's okay. I'm not a psycho. Elon Musk just validated exactly what happened. Did you see that? Charlie. Oh, Melania's gone, dude. And it's in her contract. She was like, I ain't signing up for another fucking presidency. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. She's like, nah. Jatanda, did you vote for Trump? I'm guessing that was probably a tapping error. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. Charlie over on YouTube says Elon Musk is a great person, but he's admitted to having severe depression and bipolar. Braxton, hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
24, South Carolina.
Okay. Did you see all this stuff happening on Twitter today?
I did. It was quite hilarious. I mean, both guys went at it. Never thought I'd see the day. I mean, I kind of felt like it was going to happen. Both ego-driven guys, but like in front of everybody, it's insane.
I was kind of a gift to us, but sure.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it was entertaining. I mean, I laughed a couple of times. I mean,
well, it's not entertaining because this right here is a crime.
What's a crime? Oh, the tweet. I mean, sure.
No, if what he's saying, I mean, just hear me out. The tweet says, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would be in control of the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Below that was on election night when he was doing his acceptance speech. After praising Elon Musk, he told the crowd he was very effective. He knows those computers better than anybody. Those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. Thank you to Elon.
Wait, I mean, I was watching the election too. It seemed like Pennsylvania was like blue at first, and then once the votes started coming in, it was more Republican. Like that's what I saw. I'm not sure if that's.
I'm just saying. And did you see that on the Joe Rogan podcast, where Joe Rogan said that Elon Musk had the results of the election 4 hours before anyone else?
No, I don't watch Joe Rogan podcast.
Because he said Elon made an app.
Was it Starlink, correct? Or is that?
I have no idea. He didn't say Starlink. He just said Elon made an app.
Oh. It's really hard, like, who's right, who's wrong, like, unless it's, like, brought to us in person, like, with documents and, like, solidified information, we can give out claims. But, I mean,
no, I agree, but I've just known since election night, I've said something is wrong. Like, something's wrong. Like, and I didn't say anything, but I'm going to tell you to keep your eye. Where'd you go? If you're still here, keep your eye on Rockland County, New York. Right? You don't even believe a jury conviction. That's true. Most of them don't even believe a jury conviction. Now they want facts, right? You ask them for a fact, you ask them for a source to back something up, and it's like kryptonite, and they drop. And I'm like, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I told you something is wrong. Something is wrong. I didn't know what. And I had my thoughts. He didn't even say goodbye, man. He was like, boom. I can remember my lifetime seeing the election called like that early either. It was like, oh, well, we got a winner. And it was like a few hours later, I'm like, what? What? Oh, did you, Drew? Oh, wow. He worked in Rockland County. Keep your eye on Rockland County, New York, where they have been requested to do a hand recount. Rockland County, New York. I couldn't say those things on my live because of the election integrity and stuff like that, like for the misinformation, because it was just my suspicion. A hand recount of ballots. Yes. But I couldn't, obviously there was no, I'm only bringing up friendlies at 6 p.m. Rockland County, New York. Actually, SZ, go ahead and re-request. There's no Trump voters coming up, and I know that you're probably working. You can come back up, or re-request. New York, well, there's certain parts of New York that are. Not all of New York is blue, but why the recount? Because there's one particular district that 78% of the vote went to a Democratic senator for the Senate seat. But in that same district, not a single vote went to Kamala Harris.
I feel joy.
Oh, honey, I am on a high.
Well, I wanted to also mention, do not forget about Poly Market.
Shit, it's been so long.
Poly Market had somehow managed to get the actual.
Oh yeah, the betting.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can't forget about that the raid that was done within maybe just a raid, and they raided the CEO of Poly Market's house. So I just somehow I'm with you, Diava. That night I could not fall asleep at 4 o'clock. I just felt in my gut something was wrong.
I did too.
And then next day I just that sick feeling, and then that after the 6th I just realized, yeah, something's wrong. I'm very calm, and that's bad. Calm me is not a good, because if I'm calm towards a realization like something's bad happening, I'm calm about it. My gut was telling me, yeah, I was right.
I had the same feeling, but as on my live, as you know, I had to be very careful. Because of
everyone had to.
Because you can't say, if you come out and say, then you get bananaed off TikTok. So it's like, you have to be careful how and what you say. Nelson, thank you for the bouquet. Thank you so much. But I have been giddy, like a schoolgirl giddy.
And let's not
Because
forget
I
that
feel
he's-
validated. I feel validated. That's what I
Yes.
feel.
Well, it's not just that, but every time he was on, he was on in public. You can't forget he's omitted it three times.
Mhm.
The first time was January 19th, and then maybe like 2 months later, a second omission, and third omission was not too long ago. I believe last month, a couple weeks ago. So it just.
I feel you. I have felt that way. And I feel validated because I just knew something was wrong. Elon tweeted for Trump's impeachment.
Yes, he did. After Trump tweeted saying, well, I'm gonna say tweeted, whatever, truth, unfactual, whatever his thing is.
Lie social.
Yeah, exactly. He relayed a message saying we should take away all Elon Musk's government's contracts.
Yep.
And thus Elon being the narcissist and saying, oh, whoop-de-doo, okay, well then I'm gonna take away SpaceX. And not only that, but he's all pervasive towards he wants impeachment.
Mhm.
And not only that, guess who else? OM says if this is true, impeachment for yes.
Color me shocked. Because he's been riding that jock for a long time.
But this is the thing. I still have to. We all have to, and this is
older millennial. For those asking who OM is, older millennial.
We all need to be grounded because yes, this is breaking news. We knew all along. There's no doubt about it. We knew everything. My thing is the people that are already suddenly sort of like getting it, realizing it. Yes, let's we can talk to them, but my thing is we still have to. You are simping over still a billionaire.
Oh, I've already said multiple times, he's still a schnazi. He's still a sack of shit. I still think he's gross, but if he's going to help us bring him down, he can give me all the piping hot tea he wants. But I still think he's a schnazi, and I still think he's no hero.
I agree with you. And those people who are just like, they are listening to Musk's side, great. Okay, great. But that does not give you any leeway of the things you have said, the things you have done, or the things that you omitted. Everyone, and this is why I'm a big proponent. Therapy is a necessity for these individuals. Therapy and just in general therapy, and they need to do the work to deconstructionize themselves.
Yeah.
But today is.
I'm just gloating today. I'm sorry. I'm petty Betty. I am team I fucking told you so. And that's that.
Diava, I have an idea for you. I know you have a YouTube account, but have you had screenshots of every single thing that has occurred? I would say make a timeline of all the events that transpired before the elections, today, and so on and so forth. Because this is going to be history.
I agree. I've been watching his Twitter all afternoon and like screenshotting, like these This and the Epstein one, because I had the Epstein one up too, where he dropped this doozy. I'm not reading it out loud. The real reason why they have not been made public. Like we all figured.
And for all, and I will say this, I just saw, for all you, yes, if we are stuck with Vance, and I will say this, I'm not for certain, but if this recount is done, this will create a domino effect. A domino effect to every single state, and not only that, but my gut feeling is also on the election in my parents' home country, Poland, because you had Christina and Nome along with a few of
If this is found to be, I have to use my words carefully. If it's found to be fraudulent, and they do hand recounts everywhere, and it's found to be fraudulent, the whole administration is gone, not just Trump, because it will be illegitimate.
But also that also brings question to my parents' hometown country, Poland's election. I'm using my words carefully, because I did not feel right when that election happened. Something about that did not, and you had a Polish this new elected president who was a simp for Trump, and then you had also his administration go over there to campaign for him. And that did not sit well, because you had areas like, for example, other European countries, not naming, but this is truth, that had their elections redone, and they ended up electing somebody different.
Yeah.
So just a few thoughts, because now,
All right, I'm going to drop you down, SC. Thank you. I usually don't bring friendlies up, but I thought maybe you were on the beat, so you you couldn't wait till 6, but thanks for coming up. Yes, David Jolly, who's a former Republican, who's a never Trumper, is running for governor of Florida as a Democrat to get rid of Fuckface and Mrs. Fuckface. Corruption at its core. All of these Republicans, they're all corrupt. Oh, Charlie, you're over here from YouTube. Come on up. I usually don't bring up people with 0 followers, but he was on YouTube. I told him I didn't have the call-in number. I told him to come over to TikTok and I bring him up. So he just made a profile so he can come over and talk to me. Where are you, Charlie? You just have to accept. I invited you up. You just have to hit accept to join. Charlie. Where are you? Where are you, Charlie? He wanted a call-in number for my YouTube. I'm like, I don't have my call-in number set up for today, so just come over to TikTok and I'll bring you up. So he came over. He's like, I'm here. So I invited him up, and he's not coming up. I'm here. Okay, I'm going to invite you, Charlie. I already invited you. You have to accept the invite to come up. Look at your screen. I can't invite you again because you haven't declined it. Or hit the blue and pink. The blue and pink people right next to each other where it says guests. Hit that to request up. I can't invite you again because you haven't declined or accepted. He's never been on TikTok. He came over from YouTube, so I typically don't bring people up with 0. Oh, he has to follow me first. My YouTube is exactly the same thing. It's Diavatalks. Every social media platform is Diavatalks with the same logo, so you know it's me. He said, okay, just a minute. I don't know what that means. Dude, we ain't got all day. Val, are you still here?
Yes, I'm just working.
Okay. You're now following me. Okay, let's see if it'll let you come up now. Okay, I invited you again. Here we go. I invited you again. You just have to accept the invite. Literally. All he has to do is accept it. Okay, above Val's box, right above Val 50.7, it says request to join. Click on that. See if you can come up that way. It's literally on the screen right above Val's box. Just click the request to join. You don't see Val? What the fuck? Have you ever used TikTok? Obviously not, but he on the right side of your screen, there's a dog picture, a little box that says Val 50.7, and below him is my backup account. Oh my god! You see star? No! Don't click on anything in the corner. On your screen, there's a little box on the screen. There's a dog picture. I can't move my banner down there. I can't. Oh my god, this is so funny. He's gonna figure it out.
You also could just hit the little blue and little pink person down at the bottom of the screen and hit where it says request.
Right. He's like, I don't see anything. Can I move my face to it? I don't think I can move. Oh, I can. Right here. Right above this box. There should be a request to join right here. Yeah, it says guest. Oh my god, this is so funny. You're on the gift screen. Don't go on the gift screen. You need to hit the guest. Right next to the comment box, there's a guest. It's a pink and blue person right next to each other. I've requested him up multiple times. He has not joined. I don't know what else to do. Oh, are you on a computer? You might not be able to join on a computer. You have to be on a cell phone. I don't think you can join on a computer. If you're on like a desktop.
No, you can't. You have to have TikTok Live access to join on a computer.
Correct. You got to be on like a cell phone. Yeah, he's on a PC. You can't do that. You got to join on a phone or iPad or something. Tablet. Not on the PC. Mike says over on YouTube, every time I offered any opinion, like I don't agree with illegal immigration or the LGBTQ narrative of men and women's sports and bathrooms, she mutes me. Yeah, I don't know about bigots. Because men don't play in women's sports. Thank you for playing. I don't allow bigots and transphobes. They're less than 1% of the population. You're worried about the wrong thing when you got a fucking criminal in the White House. Yeah, he's got a minute. You guys are obsessed with people's genitals. You should have your hard drives checked. I have never wondered about what was in anyone's pants before, so I guess that's strictly a MAGA thing. How can I get away with the corruption? Me? How can you get away with the corruption? I don't know who you're talking about. I'm sitting in my freaking house. I don't have any power. I don't know what that means. You don't have to hate or be a bigot to disagree. They have drag queens reading to our kids. I stopped at my kids' school. Drag queen story hour is fantastic. I would rather a drag queen read stories to my children than take them to a church. Oh my God, somebody's reading books to kids that are dressed up in costumes like they do at Disney World. They're in costumes. What if Mickey Mouse came to read to your kid? Oh no. Host is a joke. Well, come up here, Badger. Oh yeah, 0 followers. Nobody cares what you have to say. I would take my kids to drag queen story hour every day of the week, 7 days a week before I take them into a door of a church. I do remember Mrs. Doubtfire, that movie. Everyone thought she was really fun. Robin Williams did brilliant in that movie. Tootsie, there was all kinds of movies. Nobody clutched their pearls. Mrs. Doubtfire was hilarious. And Medea, the 94,000 Medea movies. Come on. You're real. Hello, Mrs. Doubtfire. I think Tootsie, wasn't it Tootsie? White Chicks, The Birdcage. So many movies. Nobody clutched their pearls. That's not what public school is for. And Mike, you're a liar. Schools don't bring drag queens in. Libraries do. And you voluntarily take your kids to drag queen story hour. You are lying that there was drag queens reading at your kids' school when you stopped by. You're a liar. Mentiroso. You are a liar. Bosom buddies. There we go. Did Charlie get lost? Poor Charlie. To Wong Fu, yes, with love. What's it called? Wasn't Jesus in a dress in all of those pictures I see? All the white Jesus pictures in my mom's house. I think he had like a dress on with sandals. Yes, Julie Newbar. Thank you. With love to Julie Newbar. Yes. High heels were made for men originally. That is true. And dresses, because only men used to act. Where'd Charlie go? Gender is definitely a social construct. Charlie! Yeah, makeup was for men too. That's true. Kilts, MASH. Shall we keep going on? Right, the metal bands in the 80s. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Aerosmith. Big hair bands, wigs, fingernail polish. Kiss had makeup all over their face. But now it's all of a sudden a problem. Get the fuck out of here. You just hypocrites. Wigs were for men too. That is true. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Okay, Charlie. Charlie says he's joining on his cell phone. Let's see if we can get if the whole Charlie is worth this wait.
Will make more sense after this.
Val said,
Computer has I know that
Val
doesn't
says-
exist on the computer.
so I was. Where's Snoopy? Oh, Charlie. Oh, got it. He's like, it'll make more sense after he comes up. Leave Charlie alone. Big Mama's house. That's right. Martin Lawrence. Over under. Anybody taking bets how quickly that Charlie crashes out? Oh, Charlie bit me. I played powder puff football. I played football, and my brother and my ex-husband dressed up as cheerleaders in high school. I mean, so stupid.
When I played football in high school, we had to take tap in our senior year. In tap, we actually dressed up in tutus.
Yeah.
Nothing like seeing a 300-pound guy in a tutu.
I was the center. We mowed down them juniors, I can tell you that much. We won. Charlie! My brother borrowed my bra to stuff with stuff to be a Powerpuff cheerleader with a wig, and I did his makeup, all of those things. And my brother's one of these like white Christian nationalists who's like, "Oh, drag queen." He's just like the MAGA people. Like, bitch, that was you. Do you want me to go get the pictures? Rudy Giuliani was in drag and Trump kissed him in the video. Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, it was Powder Puff. We played Powder Puff football. The girls played football, and the boys dressed up as cheerleaders. And they even learned a whole dance. It's harmless fun. And he motorboated him too. That's right. Trump motorboated Rudy Giuliani while he was in drag. Now all of a sudden, drag queens are coming for you. So stupid. So dumb. That's why they have nothing but hypocrisy. Nothing. Nothing. This is the best day, isn't it? We should call him Donald of Elon. Oh my goodness. Charlie is lost in TikTok world. Bolo, be on the lookout for Charlie. Yeah, that movie Tooth Fairy. Didn't Dwayne The Rock Johnson dress up as the Tooth Fairy with a tutu? He did. Oh, poor Charlie. I don't think Charlie's here. Oh, Charlie, where are you? Dude, he looked good in anything, man. A leotard with a tutu. I'm still like, I'd hit it. Sorry, Ava. I forgot you were in here. I know.
Staring at you.
She just looks at me and goes. Tu Wong Fu would love Julie Newmar. Yes. Oh my God. Is Charlie finally requesting it? Did you make it, Charlie? No. I got a bunch of people waiting to come up. True Social just crashed. Oh.
Why am I not shocked by that? I was wondering if that might happen.
And the day just keeps getting better for Sir Shitlot. Where are you, Charlie? There's Charlie! Request up, Charlie! I saw you enter. Come on, Charlie! This is going to be good. Come on, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you. I was actually wondering if that actually might happen.
Charlie, where are you? Say here. They're going by so fast. There's still almost 800 people in here, so there's a lot of people in here. Charlie! Where are you? Did you request up? I'm looking in it. No. Charlie, say I'm here in the comment section and I'll invite you up. It should work. It's been a long journey. There you are. Okay. Now you should be able to come up. Just accept it on your phone or tablet. I invited you. Come on, Charlie. Jesus fucking Christ. You literally just have to accept.
Charlie, you can do it.
Oh, God.
Charlie, you can do it, Charlie.
Charlie owes us now.
Our luck is that it's going to be a Windows tablet.
It's not showing up. I don't see the request button. Oh my fucking God. Charlie. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move my picture. Here we go. This is last chance. Last chance, dude. This is so ridiculous. Okay. Down here, follow my face. Right above Val's box, there should be a little thing that says request to join. Click it. I'm going to guess Charlie is not young. Everybody in the comments is like, click it!
You can do it,
Charlie, you've been invited. There should be a pop-up that comes on your screen if you want to join. Accept it. Oh. Okay, I'm moving on.
Big Money says it's a Windows tablet.
Yep.
That they've done, which works just like a Windows computer.
Exactly.
Charlie. It has to be either an Android phone, an Apple phone,
Or an Android tablet. Right.
No, not an Android tablet.
Oh.
An Android tablet's Windows based, or an Apple iPad.
Lord Jesus.
I don't think Charlie's gonna get it.
Oh, Lord.
Charlie, if you have kids or grandkids that can help you,
I see Gal. I see Val. That's it. Okay, now above Gen X leftist box, there should still be a request. A little bar that says request.
Charlie, I just sent you an invite. All you have to do is accept.
I've sent it. We've sent him 54 invites.
If he's not seeing the invite, it's because he's on a Windows product.
He said, "Oh my Jesus Christ!"
Imagine he's on.
I don't know what else to do.
Nokia.
It's if it says
It's on
cancel
the flip
request. What did you say it said? Hold on. I gotta scroll back because above his name it says cancel request or request. Then request. Fuck. Anyway, go ahead, Gen X leftist. What did you want to say, my friend, who made my whole fucking day earlier?
I love you.
I love you more.
Val, I love you. That's all I've been saying to people today is that I love them.
I'm just so happy. Like, there's been so many bad days,
I know.
and today was not one of those. Today was
I felt
the
joy.
antithesis of a bad day.
I felt joy today.
And remember, folks, this is just getting started.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much more to come. And what I'm saying is I don't like Elon. I loathe that man.
Oh, yeah.
But take it to the DOJ and give him a deal. Give him a really good deal. And with stipulations, of course, and I thought about those stipulations. First, he must break up X. He has to completely take down that company. He has to sell it off. Next, he can no longer do business in America at all. But he will forgo any prison time by doing those things. And he will be, he'll never see a day in jail. But go ahead and let him spill the beans.
Oh, spill that bitch. I'm about to hit the request button above that guy's face. Yes, Charlie, hit it. Hit it. Fucking Christ on a cracker, dude.
Charlie's never hit the button.
He's not in the guest room. Anyway, go ahead. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have been around to so many lives today because that's the first thing I did. You're the very first person I called today.
I know. I literally know that. You literally called me and you're like,
there was nobody else I could wanted to run to so fast. So I went around to the other lives, and I was in RJO Coors, I was in Chris Ruthless, and everybody's just having a party. Like, we're all having parties right now. Everybody is celebrating, everybody's in good spirits, everybody's happy. And some people have been trying to go into MAGA lives just to talk about what's going on, and MAGA's blocking them. MAGA doesn't want to talk to us anymore.
Nope. I
don't know how they're dealing or coping with this situation, but I hope it's badly.
Celebrating what? Elon Musk said today, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. And if you remember on election night, after praising Elon Musk, he told the crowd he was very effective. He knows those computers better than anybody, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. Thank you to Elon. Okay. Slide number 2 for those of you just getting here. I'm not reading it out loud. I'm just going to let you read it. The real reason they have not been made public. Time to drop the really big boom boom. Have a nice day, DJT. Read it.
The thing is that a lot of people are more interested in the vote counts than they are this particular tweet.
I understand. I just wanted to have both.
Oh, yeah. No,
ready?
And for me, I think they're big, beautiful presents. It's glorious, beautiful presents. And thank you, Elon. I hate you, but I appreciate you doing this.
Hey, I said I still think he's a schnazi. I still.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say he's still a schnazi and he's still a piece of shit. But if anybody's willing to help us take down Trump, I'm there. I'm there for it. It is from today. Those are screenshotted from today. You can go to X and find them all yourself, plus many more.
Yeah, but one goes after that particular person, you know what I'm saying? That particular person, and it goes after, you know what I'm saying? And it goes after what we've been wondering for a while, right? And just the overall nature of that portion of it. The other one, that one at the end, that's the one that actually excites me more because it makes the religious right have to justify it. Oh, so good. Seriously, my hormones haven't been this active since I was a teenager. just so good. It's so good.
I feel you.
Oh, wanted to
It's
say something to that. I'm gonna be quiet. Anyways, I am just so happy today.
this is what joy feels like. And you guys don't squash the joy. Give us a little bit of joy. Let us just feel the joy, okay? Because we have not had anything to really feel joyful about since November. And like my mama said, growing up, everything done in the dark eventually comes to light.
Agreed. And hey, all I'm saying is whoever's watching over Elon right now, just lock him in a room with his K, a laptop, and his phone, and just let him have his day. Let him go to town. Don't tell him what to do. Just let him keep going.
Let him keep going. I agree. Let me bring up. Thank you, Nelson. Thank you so much. I love the bouquets. There's a plethora of people waiting to come up. So let me bring up the next person. Let's see.
DJ Tony.
What's up?
I love you.
Hey,
I
Tony.
I love you too. I love you too. Hey, listen, this is so ironic because last night I was watching a documentary on Twitter. It's called Killing the Bird, and I haven't finished it. And then like today, it's like the whole Elon thing is like happening all over. I don't call it X; it's still Twitter. It's happening all over this thing, and I'm trying not to get too hyped because there's always some fuckery that happens behind. Like we get information like this, and then some fuckery happens. But the beauty in this, and I was listening. I've been in this live all day, and I mean the people coming up here thinking that because we are watching two narcissists go at each other, and one narcissist thought that because I'm president, like he's so dumb. Like, and I'm talking about Trump because like. Literally, what we just watched him walk down Air Force One and then like walk away from the limo, and then they were like, "Hey, dude, the car's right here." He's like, "Oh, yeah, right." So, dude's clearly not in his right mind, and you got this dude who's like is from South Africa, and he's like an immigrant, and now he's in the White House, right? He's running things. He's able to like you said earlier, Diava, he's running through. Trump gave him all this access
To all the computers.
Bills and go through computers and do all this shit. And like, dude's been like, and so Trump's so dumb. Does he think that this dude is like, yeah, I'm gonna get some shit on you, motherfucker. If you play some games with me, I'm gonna pull your card.
Yep.
Pull your card. See what you're gonna do. And this is exactly what you're seeing. You're seeing a dummy getting played by like Elon, who's clearly way smarter than Trump, like by leaps and bounds, right? Doesn't mean that anybody likes this guy, but it's kind of beautiful watching him just kind of take the ginsu to Trump right now. And Trump don't even know what to do. And so, and dude's got the platform. He's got one of the biggest social media platforms on the planet, and he's just dropping tweets all day. Just like eviscerate this guy. And I find it very interesting that Primo's back.
Yeah, Primo's back. That's why I brought him up now. Primo, what did you want to say?
Oh my God. Hey, how's your boy doing today, bro?
Primo.
I'm gonna wait to see how long you guys silence me before I can give any alternative opinion.
Go ahead. Charlie is not, just so you guys know, Charlie is not in the box. He has not requested.
Okay, so let me just preface this. Everybody doesn't agree with everything. Everybody that voted for Trump wasn't Mac. What I want to say is why some black people and some Latino people voted for Mac. Just let me get it out.
For Mac?
For MAGA, which you guys call MAGA. Just let me get it out. For one thing, there is the thing about reparations. Our
communities have been rebuilt.
You're out of your fucking mind. Donald Trump is never going to give you fucking reparations, dude.
I'm not asking. You're not letting me finish. I'm not.
I don't care.
I know
That's a
you're
dumb reason.
Sir, before you go down the road of reparations, you better understand something.
How long
The 40 acres of mule was handed out when it was supposed to be.
What I'm saying is that
Having this conversation. And to sit here and say that the BIPOC community's been, the black community's been rebuilt after everything is smoking a single crack pipe, period, in the story.
anything yet.
Because you don't even understand. Do you understand generational wealth?
Yes, I do.
And do you think the black community has had the opportunity of generational wealth?
Hold on. I'll invite you to unmute. I can't. I have to wait 30 seconds.
Staying on mute, man. I'm like, I'm gonna let him spew all his bullshit, and then I'll talk.
No, go ahead. That's fine.
What I was saying before I noticed he was in here is I was even looking at my phone. Is that watching Elon coup, like I almost feel like it was some diabolical shit. Like he knew because he like imagine being in South Africa, an immigrant, and you're in the White House, right? Now you got all this money and you got access to the White House and you were able to dupe a dude that's the village idiot, right? Like literally the village idiot. And like you're like, this dude's an idiot. So let me play this game with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Get up in here and do what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? And his MAGA, they're idiots too. So I can play them as well. And if he does anything to cross me, I got the receipts, baby. And this is what we're getting to watch right now. We're getting to watch the receipts, baby. And so, he's got to be careful because, like Gen X says, like, he's going to implicate himself if there's any fraudulent shit involved. So he's going to have to, he's alluding to things, and Trump's so dumb, he's got such a big mouth and so braggadocious, and when you believe that you are untouchable, because that's what Trump believes. He believes he's untouchable. So he can say all the things that you got right here. Elon did this and this and that, and nothing's going to happen to him. But he's going to be in for a rude awakening because if there's a receipts that Elon's got, and he's like, you just wait. He's like, hey, save this tweet, and more to come later. Like, what?
Oh, yeah. He said, save this. He goes, there's more to come. The truth is coming out. Primo's having a temper tantrum, and I invited him to come back up. He goes, I was muted after only 3 words. Echo chamber. So I invited him back up, but he didn't accept the invitation.
Yeah. Can we rename that account Sambo, please?
Yeah, definitely, man. Listen, man, I'm seeing these dudes like this guy that came up here. He was up. You weren't in here, or maybe you were in here, Val. And he came up here the other day, and he was just spewing bullshit, like just not making. Fang was eating him alive.
Yep.
It was just Fang was eating him alive, and it was like. It's like these dudes come up here, they're uneducated, they don't know anything about Black history, how oppressed we really, you said it perfectly. Black Americans do not know what generational wealth looks like. And the only ones that have really gotten a really good taste of it is KZ, that's generational wealth now. It's entertainers. And the ones that are good with their money, entertainers. Because, you got basketball players that got makeup on the money and then they broke. You know what I mean? You're talking about people who are able to create generational from, one generation to another generation to another generation. Who has that in America? It is not Black folks.
Right.
And so it's so disingenuous when you see these young, I saw a video today about the manosphere, that these young 20-year-olds, even some 40-year-olds that are getting sucked into thinking that they're going to get some, oh yeah, the web, all this bro culture and all this bullshit. It's like, dude, you're not looking at the big picture. And if you're Black in America and you're sucking on the heat of Trump, at the end of the day, when he comes down and the cards are coming, they ain't looking at you. They ain't going to be coming to save your ass.
Well, I mean, it's just a lack of understanding of history, right? I mean, you know, the things that they don't read about or they don't know about, the things like, you know, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the thing, you know what I'm saying? The things like, you know, whole towns that were flooded.
Yeah,
And then you add systemic racism since those times to current.
we're talking. I literally posted. If you go to my page today, I literally posted a video of a guy breaking down all the atrocities from 1912 that happened to Black Americans to up to 1985, right? Where things were like they came and they built freeways through black neighborhoods and kicked everybody out and displaced them, and then didn't give them a place to go. You know what I'm saying? Freeways, or like you said, flooding cities and taking people out. Burning blocks in 1985, dropping a bomb on some people in, or boom boom on some people in Boston, taking out 65 homes. Oh well. I mean, like, this is stuff that has happened to Black Americans, and for people to sit there and go, "Oh, well, you pick up yourself by the bootstraps," this is very so systemic on a level, and to just ignore it. And
Yep.
then you get the Heritage Foundation, and you get these white nationalists, and this, you know, I watched that documentary that y'all been having look.
White with Fear.
I watched that. Yeah, I mean, like, this shit is like documented, but to stick your head in the sand
Yep.
and go here, you guys are just being victims, no, dude, you're being ignorant to the fact of what this country was built on.
You got it.
And the things that they did. That's why that movie Sinners is so fucking huge, because it talks on all that shit, but it uses vampires to suck you in. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just interesting to me, and it's wild how people are so oblivious to some of the bad things that have happened in this country. And yes, we've made some strides, and yes, you've got people that like understand, but like when you've got a core of group of people that are being willfully ignorant about it.
Yep.
And then, like today, you see two dudes who are doing some shady criminalistic bullshit, and now they're coming at each other. And that's why you didn't have no MAGA in the box today, because they can't defend it. And when they get in the box, they start talking about some other shit. Oh, well,
Yeah. Immigration.
Immigration. Yeah, you know, I was just start talking about everything other than like what is at hand right now that's blowing up the internet. I mean, true social is crashing because they're like, what's happening? Wait, what? Where's all the Elon lovers at now? So all the ones that were all Elon, Doge, are you still Doging now?
Nope. Well, thanks, Tony. I have a ton of people waiting to come up because I think a lot of people have things to say.
Yeah, I'm out. I just want to come up.
It's okay. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Love you, Val. And I love this conversation today. It's been a glorious day.
It has. Thank you. Thank you, my
I'm going to
friend.
drop down too.
I'm
I just
right
want to
here.
say one more thing. Everybody, you know that Trump is crashing out right now. Like crashing out.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to tell you the thing that's going to come out and what he's going to do. And, you know, I've talked to other people that have said, hey, he has two options. They're like, no, he's going to go with Trump's option, which is attack. That's all he's ever done. So just wait for it. That's what he's going to do. So he's going to say something really horrible within the next few hours. I'm just waiting for it.
Yep. I agree. Well, thank you, Gen X. I love you too.
Love everybody. And I'm so happy that today happened and that we can be a part of it together.
Yes.
And everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, honey. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. There's a ton of people
Peace
that come up. Anthony, thank you for the $20 Venmo. I hope I wasn't the reason you got booted yesterday. This is the best ThunderCunt Thursday ever. Thank you. I don't think it was you. I got bananaed for nothing. And that's why I have my account back today, because my agent appealed on my behalf, and it gets a human being review. Oh my God, Primo's back again. Yeah, are you recording or are you on Bluetooth? Because there's a wicked echo.
I don't have an Apple Beer.
You did, but now it's gone.
So can I get through 3 words? I've been muted every time. I can't utter any kind of opinion or thought before I get muted.
I don't want opinions. I want facts.
Well, the first part of the conversation that I was dealing with from 2 days ago was why some people voted for Trump. That was the.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about today.
So you usually ask people what they want to talk about. So now you have a subject matter.
Correct.
Just yelling at everybody.
Correct. Have you seen what's happened today between Elon Musk and Donald Trump?
Yeah, that's none of my concern.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So him saying that Donald Trump wouldn't have won without him, you don't find that peculiar?
I don't care about that. He's did everything he said he was going to do.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Yes, he did.
Has he lowered the price of groceries? Has he lowered the price of gas? Has he did he make electricity half price? Did he make rent? Did he make rent cheaper? No.
My eggs are $12 a dozen.
Their groceries as a whole are
Up 3%.
gas as a whole is up. Insurance has not come down. Housing prices have not come down.
Electricity has not come down.
Stock market is falling. Jobs are being lost. Now,
He didn't stop the wars.
Now tell me what he said that he actually did.
Well, the stock market soared when he first got elected, so you have to.
No,
That's not true.
As soon as he got elected and started talking about tariffs, that's when the stock market started to fall. When he got elected, sir, the stock market was sitting at 45, almost 45K, the Nasdaq. The day after he got elected, it fell to 42. The day he took office, it was still at 42. And then he enacted tariffs, and it dropped into 28.
I'm glad you guys got 4 years of content on this, because I'm still in with what I voted for.
So, sir, what you just said is an absolute lie. There's nothing he promised that he's actually done.
What about his job? What about his jobs report for May? Did you see that? How many jobs were added in May? In the month of May, last month, do you know?
I know I don't want men in my daughter's
Oh,
bathroom.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off. 37,000 jobs in the entire month of May. 37,000. 37,000.
Say 37,000 was a positive number. It's another thing to say that almost 400,000 jobs were lost. Oh, doesn't make that number look good at all, does it?
Nope. But 37,000 isn't very many for the private sector. He's lost. I just can't fucking stand. I still want women and men and women's sports. Shut the fuck up. I'm just so done. I'm so done with that dumb shit. AZ Mike, how are you, love?
Who's Charlie? He said. He smiled
On his face.
Charlie the Dreamer. Who doesn't know technology? Sorry.
Oh my God, that was so funny. Yeah, poor Charlie tried so many times to come up. He just couldn't get up here.
I almost felt sorry for him. Almost, though. Not. I almost felt sorry. I emphasize the almost. Was he in opposition?
Pardon me?
Yeah, was he in opposition?
Who, Primo?
No, Charlie.
Yes, he wanted to call in on YouTube. I said I'm not giving out my number today for YouTube. Come over to TikTok. So he created an account. I knew he was going to have 0 followers, but that was okay because I'd bring him up because he said he was going to come over from YouTube, but couldn't figure it out. So it was crazy.
It was hilarious, actually. I was dying laughing. He was like, Charlie.
Oh my God.
I wonder if he's still listening. That would be hilarious.
I know. He was on a 1990s Nokia. Maybe that's why he couldn't come up.
That's true. I got one of those back in the 90s.
So did I.
Yeah, you're right. I think we all did, right? No, I was going to say also on the Tu Wong Fu movie, it's Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Julie Newmar. That's it. Thank you. I knew it was somewhere around there.
It's just my all-time favorite movie. I know it by heart. But
Gotcha.
No, I mean, it's just that movie it addresses so many issues. I mean, not drag queens and everything else, and how they get rejected and everything, but it also also focuses on domestic, violence, I should say.
Yeah,
But
DV.
But also, yeah, it kind of puts that all in perspective, and it's just like I think it's a brilliant movie. There, if people haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend to watch that because it's a beautiful ending. It's just wow. Stalker Channing is amazing in that movie, by the way. She plays
Yeah.
a person that really and about the Adam's apple. So beautiful. I don't want to give it away if you haven't seen it. I know you've seen it, but
I haven't seen it for a hot minute, but yeah.
really, yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, not for a while, but I remember it. It was good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. The other one that's kind of like it is Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. It's the Australian version of it. I'm not too fond of that one, but the definitely 212 was a big hit with me, and the Birdcage as well. So.
Well, yeah. Well, thank you for coming up. I literally have so many people trying to come up, so I'm gonna try to keep everybody as short as I can. But thank you so much. I love you. You know that.
I love you. You have a good one.
You too, honey. Thank you. Bye. They added an extra button at the bottom called Fun Kit. I'm sure that's just for me on my side, but I keep hitting it instead of the guest button because it moved over one slot. So I keep hitting the wrong fucking one. Actually, I'm gonna bring up two. I'm gonna bring up two at a time. Maybe get them. Lou Boy, how are you? Lou Boy?
Hello.
I think that might have been a tapping error. Hi, Matria. How are you, honey?
Good. How are you?
Good. What did you want to say?
I just have two things really to say.
Okay.
Well, I guess maybe three. First and foremost.
Oh, Nelson, I'm gonna mute you, hon. You got your TV up loud. Go ahead, Matria.
Nelson, I love you, but it's it happens every time.
I know.
There's Nelson. But no, I just wanted to point out a couple of things real fast. First of all, Charlie is probably one of the kinkiest people I've ever met on this app. He has been edging everybody in this live for 15, 30 minutes.
Oh my God, that was funny.
All of them.
He went over to my YouTube and he's like, Primo, she wouldn't last 2 minutes with me. I'm out. Take care. Bye. I guess he gave up.
Oh, Charlie. I think it's funny that he thinks he's got a chance and he can't even work technology, but okay.
And Primo is still, now he went over Primo just because I dropped him over here because he's being transphobic bigot. He's like, a grown man in the bathroom with my daughter is more important than differences with Trump and Musk. He's fucking obsessed.
Oh. You know what? I don't know. How old did he say his daughter was?
I don't know.
Here, I got to reply to that. You're right. A grown man in the bathroom with your daughter is probably more disturbing. But what you're going to find out is that grown man actually identifies as a man.
Right? Men don't. I don't under. Yeah. Most likely, I'm a family member or clergy. It's just creepy the way that they're obsessed with this. It's just wild and gross. It's not a problem. There's never been one reported case of a woman being attacked in a restroom by a transgender woman. Never. Not one. It is not a problem that needs to be addressed.
But there's been plenty of cases now of cisgender women having their asses beaten by men because they're quote-unquote protecting women.
I have challenged every Trump supporter, go find me one reported incident of a woman being attacked in a bathroom by a transgender woman and bring it back to me and prove me wrong. And not one has in over a year. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's not really possible. But also, I wanted to tell you for real, I came up in here earlier and you have been just a beacon of light. You are glowing. You are like one of those fucking glowworm dolls I had when I was
Me too, I had a glowworm.
Like the light is just beaming out of you. And I have to tell you that I
am here for it. I love it.
Thank you. I felt giddy. I've told you, I have felt giddy like a schoolgirl that just saw my crush that's walking toward me with a sign that says, I love you. Like, literally, that's how I feel.
Oh, you know what? That was my other point that I did want to make real fast. So when David was up here, I totally agree with almost everything he said. The only thing I pushed back on is that finding that there was a problem with the integrity of that contest being a big issue. I push back on that and say it was a problem, absolutely, but that's kind of what the system is supposed to do, is find those problems.
Right.
So rather than take this as like, great, nothing's ever going to be right again, why don't we use this time to make sure that things are corrected and fixed appropriately? So we have the power to be like, you know what? Well, they broke it. Now this system is broken. There's no coming back from here. Or,
Right. We need to find out how they did it so we can put in measures to prevent it again.
yes, exactly. So, I don't know. Sometimes when I hear that kind of doomsday talk, I just get irritated.
Oh, I
So I
didn't.
just wanted to make that.
Yeah, I didn't format it, but I did clip one other thing that he did. Elon put, but oh God, it's huge. He basically was replying to this person and says everything can be hacked. That was a post by Elon on TikTok. I didn't format it. I should have. Shoot. But basically, it's is this it? No. Okay. Everything can be hacked is what it said when he was replying to somebody else like a year or two ago. Yes, everybody's going to get a chance to come up. I just got to bring everybody up one at a time. So just hang tight. I'll try to get to everybody if I can.
It just tells me that I was right. My schedule in my phone and my iPad has been going all wonky. And I've said this whole time it's been Elon Musk messing with me. Maybe he'll leave me alone and go to Donald Trump now.
Right.
You can drop me for everybody.
Thank you, Mitria. I do.
I love you.
If everybody can keep it as brief as possible, I know everybody has a lot of feelings and a lot of things to say. And I want to give everybody a chance to say it. Just if you could be brief as possible, I'd appreciate it. Nelson, hello, my love.
Hi, Diava.
Hi.
Hello, Nelson.
I know this is a Diava Appreciation Day. I know you're smiling all the way and saying, I told you so.
I did.
Because that's the way it's coming out. I only have one comment. I have to correct DJ Tony on one statement he made. When he was talking about the bombing, it was the MOVE organization, and it was in Philadelphia.
Philly.
Not Boston. Yes.
All right.
That's,
Thank you for the
that was
correction.
it. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm loving this. And when you pulled me up just as I'm getting world news tonight with the story of Trump and Elon, and I had to mute it.
Oh, that's funny. At least they're reporting on it.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. And
Thank you,
you've done a
Nelson.
great job. I've been following you since day one.
I know. Thank you so
You're
much.
right. Now, one thing else I wanted to say.
Mhm.
If this thing with Rockland County passed out, it sets a precedent.
Correct. And it could trigger, I'm saying could, it could trigger recounts everywhere, especially in the swing states that he somehow won every one of.
Exactly. And that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
I got a smile from ear to ear.
Me too, baby. Me too.
Okay, I just wanted to drop in and say hi.
All right. Thank you, love.
Make my little statement. I'll see you later. Good night.
You too, honey. Thank you. Hi, Aaron. Welcome.
Hello, good evening. I am celebrating. So I just want to start off by saying I am celebrating just as much as everyone else is. I despise Donald Trump just as much as his worst haters.
Yeah.
I want non-Trump voters on the right and on the left to be really, really careful here. And the reason, we have several reasons to celebrate. The biggest one is the downfall of Musk. But I want us to all be extremely careful. We're not celebrating because we think that, I want people to not think that this is somehow the downfall of Trump. Because it ain't going to happen. And some people are kind of going there. Whether with a recount, whether with the e-files, Musk has to learn. He doesn't know this yet, unfortunately. the richest man in the world cannot defeat the most powerful man in the world. These people play dirty. They don't care about steam. They don't care about recount. The Supreme Court probably won't. The lower courts probably won't. They have too much power. Trump, unfortunately, probably isn't going anywhere. Now, I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade. We do have major reasons to celebrate, 5 or 6 reasons. One of them being to show MAGA they have no true north on who they fall in love with. Oh, he's such a wonderful man. A rich man who can't be bought. And then watch, by tomorrow, all MAGA is going to be like termites eating it. And he's just saying that because of the ketamine. Oh, he's just saying
You can't. Don't say that. You can't say the name of the substance.
Sorry, that's right. Okay, yeah, I don't have my TikTok legs yet. But
Well, I'm just going to push back on that just a touch, only because people don't like they've been, especially the people with all the Epstein stuff. They don't like that stuff because they've been really screaming about the Epstein stuff and him dropping that bit of nugget that the reason why they're not releasing is because Trump's name's all in it. They're not going to like that. Number two, if the people get mad or know that this was, I know some people aren't going to care that even if it was tampered with by Musk, some of them are like, oh, well, they don't care. We won. Don't care. They're just going to but I think if Congress, the people in Congress, finally grow a spine because it's doing a lot of damage to their party, and stuff like that, I don't think that, I don't know. I don't think that Trump is going to last. I said I didn't think he'd last to the end of the year. I honestly don't.
I hope you're right. I'm skeptical, but
They're all going to lose their seats because people are not. I mean, every single special election since November, a Democrat has won, except in Florida, but gained about 20 points in each of those districts, which are like Matt Gaetz' district, like heavy red. So otherwise, Democrats have been winning everywhere because people do not like what he's doing. They don't like the tariff shit. They don't like that nothing is cheaper. They don't like that he's taken all this money and bribes from overseas. People are turning. So I think I have a little more optimism, even though, my cynical side's like nothing's going to happen. Nothing fucking ever happens to Teflon Don. It's like everything just bounces off him and nothing ever seems to fucking stick.
Well, it would take the Supreme Court because everything it would get, the lower courts would get, they would ruin these judges' lives. The Trump and his cronies, the Supreme Court, the buck would have to stop the Supreme Court. I don't see that happening, but I hope that maybe.
I do because Amy Coney Barrett is a stickler for the Constitution. She might have helped him overturn Roe v. Wade because she's also a real staunch anti-abortion. But every other case she's been siding with the Democrats because she is a very much a constitutional stickler.
You think she would have stopped? This is a guy who 34 felonies couldn't touch the rape stuff, you name it, all the horrible stuff. Him letting people go, the day 6 riders. You go on and on and on.
He can pardon anybody. The Supreme Court can't do anything about his pardons. He can pardon anybody he wants.
The whole Coney Barrett maybe
that didn't go to the Supreme Court. He has pardon power for anybody.
Well, hopefully I'm wrong on this. I'm just I just don't want to see non-Trump. I keep wanting to say the left, but it's not the left. It's the right too. I don't want to see non-Trump.
Well, we're just enjoying. We want to revel in this for now.
Of course. Well, we have reason to revel too. This is huge. No matter what, this is big celebration. This is the end of Musk. He had this is big. End of Doge. He was almost as despicable as Trump. This is any way you slice it. This is a big celebration day. I had champagne. I have a cork right now. So I'm definitely not raining on anyone's parade. I just want us to all be really smart and discerning about this. But you might be right.
More's coming out. Musk already said he's got more. He said, hang tight because there's more coming. And Donald Trump gave him carte blanche to go in every single solitary department in our government and copy the files. Musk has everything. Musk holds all the cards right now. Even though Donald Trump is president, he has it all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm cautiously optimistic and you're the other way, but I think that this is a good thing for open people's eyes.
Yeah, I do too. No argument there.
All right, thanks so much for coming up, Aaron. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm getting to you. Okay.
Hello, Diava.
Hi, Luke. How are you?
Doing alright. Doing alright.
Awesome.
Things are fucking wild.
Yes, they are.
Let me tell you, that comment just now, I'm gonna honestly play in reverse here. When it came to meeting with Zelensky, Trump said that he thinks he has all the cards.
Yep.
No, he doesn't.
Nope, he does not.
Nope.
He does not.
And
he doesn't have the cards now, in my opinion, because Elon Musk has everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, like, I freely admit this. This is exactly why, especially this Congress and this administration, that emotional men are incapable of running America.
That's what I said. It's time for women. Men are too emotional.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is.
Don't get me wrong. Was Obama flawless? No. But was he not emotional? Always.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Well, unless it came to something like sentimental, like Boston in 2013. So.
Or like when Trayvon Martin was unalived, he said that could be my son. I mean,
exactly.
But yeah. That's not damage. That doesn't do any damage or harm. That was being empathetic and getting it. But I've been saying men are too emotional to lead.
Mm-hmm. And I was on Tabitha's live earlier, excuse me, and I had heard that Elon has gotten so petty to where he canceled Trump's account.
He did on X. He suspended his account. I'm here for the petty Betty, buddy. I am here for the petty Betty. I have been reveling in all of this. I know some people are like, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I prefer to be optimistic. And if you want to call me Delulu, go right ahead. But everything done in the dark always comes to light. Mm-hmm. And his criminality is going to catch up with him because they're not very good at it. They're sloppy. Just like Hegseth on the Signal chat and all those things. These people are sloppy.
Yeah, like literally, it's incompetence, and everyone literally does not know what the hell they're doing when it comes to the position that they're in.
No, they don't.
No, that's why I said when somebody said earlier that Truth Social crashed. The reason I said I was wondering if that would happen is because anybody that knows anything about the history of Truth Social, when it came about, Truth Social is basically an older version of X. And it makes me wonder how tied to X Truth Social actually is. And what are the back doors? And does Elon Musk have that information? I'm going to go with a yes to all of
Yep. You got it. Well, thanks for coming up, Luke. I appreciate it.
I definitely agree with with Zoe's comment down there. More Gen Z needs to be like me. Didn't Diava say that like a couple weeks ago?
I did.
Whatever it was.
We need more of you instead of these little red-pilled incels.
Yeah. Indeed.
Well, thanks for coming up, Luke. It's great to see you.
Same.
Opie, welcome. I'm trying to get everybody up. Just hang tight, y'all.
Oh, sorry, I just want to celebrate.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate.
I'm happy Magga's stepdads are fighting. I don't know. I wonder who's going to get who in the separation. Like, who's spending Christmas with big balls and pickles and orphans that they're going to be left behind.
Oh my God, that's so
So
funny.
we need to think of the kids, think of the children, please.
Think of the children.
Through all this, the one thing we haven't talked about that happened yesterday and today we hadn't talked about the 22-year-old.
I did briefly at the beginning. The 22-year-old who's now in charge of counter-terrorism in our country, and he's 22 years old, and his last job was at a grocery store.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he was a landscaper in his neighborhood.
Yes. And he's in charge of counter-terrorism in this country. That's going to go fucking well.
And he has
He's
no experience,
22.
no other experience that would even qualify him for that job. I read that short resume this morning, and I was like, what is happening?
He's got to be a Heritage Foundation plant. Exactly. He's got to be a.
His resume is a statement about working with other people at HEB in a business card that he had from when he mowed yards, like 5 yards in his neighborhood. It's friggin' gross. Talk about DEI hire.
Crazy. We'll find out it's like JD Vance's like cousin, third removed or something.
Or he's got dirt on Barron.
Well, I know you got some people getting you want to get up here, so that's all I wanted to say. Just felt good. I don't care what happens. I love the feud. I'm here for the drama. I'm here for.
Inject it right into my veins. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's the only positive I'm taking from it is that they get the two guys that know nothing about the world really works for the everyday person are now in like some lovers quarrel.
The honeymoon's over, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys having a rough day today.
Who?
Opie's alter ego.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's for another day. Maybe for tomorrow.
That's funny. All right. Thanks, Opie.
Thanks.
Yeah, Maga's been quiet today. The few I got up wanted to talk about something else. They're like, well, I wanted to talk about what we were talking about last time I came up, and when you were talking about why I voted for it. I'm like, that's not what we're talking about today. Oh, you want to talk about what you want to talk about? Yes. Indeed, I do. And then one went to abortion. I'm like, that's not what we're talking about today. Well, okay. Standing tall, how are you?
Hi, love. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations. We congratulate today. We're dancing. Hi, Val. I have a question. With all of this going on with the votes and all of this, with this tweet, how much of can the Supreme Court or anybody can step in to investigate that?
The Supreme Court couldn't. That's not their role.
Yeah, no, that would be the job of the DOJ, and as long as he has Pam Bondi in place, that's not.
That's why I said that. That's why I asked that question, because he has every house and seat. If they come back with something, they can't get involved at all?
Well, then Congress is going to need to grow a spine and impeach him.
Okay.
Congress can do something about it. The courts can hold him in contempt and go through the things that they go through on their side, but it takes the DOJ, the Department of Justice. That's why the DOJ is really supposed to act independently. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we don't have right now. They were talking about weaponized DOJ. That right now the DOJ is actually truly weaponized.
Completely.
But I think Elon has enough on everybody. So once the domino effect may trickle down. You start with Trump, and it might go to, with every.
Absolutely.
You understand what I mean?
Yes.
What I'm trying to say. So I think that might happen too. I could be wrong. But we're not gonna jump the gun. We're gonna take it step by step. So.
Yeah, we're just celebrating today because the dam broke.
Yes, exactly. We deserve it, and we were screaming from the top of our lungs.
We have been.
So, yes, especially you, and I applaud you and appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we all were screaming, and but appreciate you, Diava.
Thank you, Standing Tall.
That was my question I wanted to ask. So let's get this going. All right, love. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Thank you so much, my sister. She always comes in and calls me her sister every day. V, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. Hi, Val. you, and happy birthday, a belated birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think Val's is coming up, right? Val,
I don't know what it is.
is your birthday? Is it tomorrow? Is it in 4 days? Is it the 10th?
No.
20th?
Keep going.
21?
You're about 6 away.
27?
That's it.
Okay. I knew it was coming soon, but I guess it was further away. I thought it was the 10th for some reason. Okay,
I
27.
just wanted to say a couple of things, like
Yeah.
one about today, but first to address what Primo said. Here's the thing: a sign on the door has never stopped somebody who wants to harm a person.
Yep.
And I have been just as worried for my 15-year-old son all throughout his life as I have been for my daughter, because again, a sign on the door is not going to stop. And my son goes in with other grown men who are the ones that harm them. So, and it's the, straight cisgender ones or the ones that claim to be straight cisgender.
Correct.
They're just disgusting in their heads that actually harm people.
Yep.
But I do have a couple of questions, and maybe you guys would know this regarding what's going on in New York. If all of that were to come out and be revealed, and trying to be as cryptic as I possibly can, would it undo? Would all of the pardons then become invalidated
Yes.
if it was shown and proven, and all of them would have to go back to jail?
If I would say yes. I don't know, because this has never happened.
You're going to say no.
You're going to say no.
Say
Okay.
no. And the reason I say no is because this is one thing that can never change no matter what happens or how it goes out. He was the president at the time.
Okay, so what even undo? For some reason, I thought that it would undo his CEOs as well.
Well, what undo his EOs, I would think.
Those are automatic. If somebody else steps into those office, those CEOs are going to get undone anyway.
Okay.
Correct.
And then, okay, that answers my question about that, because I was wondering, I'm like, so does that mean they all get to go back to jail where they belong? Yay. And I am 100% here for this war. As much as I hate Elon, I've always hated him.
Yeah, same.
Even before all of this, like, I've never been able to stand the man. I saw him for what he was years ago. I am here for mutual destruction.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. Same. Let them both go down. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I called my sister. I'm like, oh my goodness, you have to know what's going on. And she's like, oh, I'm immediately following Elon just to watch this.
I'm not following him on Twitter, but I go to his page and then I just go through all his posts. So I'm keeping track of him, even though I'm not following him. I won't give him that satisfaction, but I'm here for it. I'm like, that's what I still think he's a schmatzy. I still think he's a sack of shit.
Yeah.
But if he's going to help us take down Trump, I'll have help. Your enemy's your enemy.
Exactly. So
That your enemy can be helped, they can become a friend.
Some more people. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you having me up. I hope you have a great night.
Thank you. You as well. I appreciate you. Thank you, V.
Thank you.
And with that, I'm going to drop.
Okay.
I got to head somewhere. So, bye, y'all. Y'all have fun.
Bye, Val. Thank you. See you later.
See ya.
Alice, hi.
Oh, hi, Diva. I didn't mean to come up, but now that I am, I just want to say I love you. I love
thank
your
you.
content. You and Val and Jem and everybody on there.
Thank you.
I'm with you all the way. I have always been. And keep up
Awesome.
the good work.
Thank you so much, Alice. I gave you a follow. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. You guys have a good night.
You too. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Grandma, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right.
So I wanted to see if I could get a few moments with your people here to talk about the city of Las Vegas Metro Police Department being deputized.
They're being deputized all over the country. They're being deputized here in Florida too.
Yeah, so it has now spread to Las Vegas. It was just in the newspaper 2 days ago. I made a post about it on my page. So if you guys want to see it, it gives a little more information about, like, basically, if you get pulled over, you are not YT presenting. Make sure you have as much information as you possibly can to prove that you are a citizen, and make sure you have it on your person, not in a satchel, not in your purse, like in your, even if you have to put it in your damn underwear or your bra, have something that proves that you're here legally. So
I agree.
It's now spreading, and we need to make sure that it's out there, that the more you know, the more you know. So then that way you can help your friends and neighbors. So if everybody would pass that along, you never know who may be in Las Vegas, because, people come to Vegas. It's Vegas, baby. Well, we don't want what happens in Vegas to stay in Vegas with this particular type of situation.
Agree. Florida deputized all their state troopers to be ICE agents, so.
Yeah,
I feel you.
It's just the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department at this point. There are also U.S. Marshals that are in town, but they primarily serve warrants and stuff. But since they are a federal entity, they can be
deputized
for that purpose as well. So just, if you are not YT presenting, make sure you have something with you to prove that you really belong here. And like I said, not something that can be detached from you, like in your possession, and a picture of it on your phone is not going to be enough.
Agree.
Because they're going to want to see it, taste it, smell it, touch it, lick it, whatever, just to make sure that it's real before they'll actually admit it.
Yeah.
And you're not going to see a judge. So
yep.
That way you have as much documentation as possible. So if you guys want to go over to my page, you can see that. It's the most recent video. I did a video yesterday about the price of a prescription that was $1 last month is now $6.17.
Oh, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah. So
all right.
If you guys want to share that, because I think everybody needs to know about that as well, because that's not cool.
I agree.
If I'm paying $5 more, what are these seniors paying for their diabetes medication?
Yep.
They were paying $35. Now, what are they paying? So,
I don't know.
Anyway,
yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for allowing me to use your platform to get the information out. I appreciate you so very much. And
of course.
I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you so much, Grandma. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. All
right, guys. I got to go. Thank you for being here today. Today was fun. We had a good time. I'm still optimistic. I'm happy. I'm sure there's more. So I'll be keeping up on Twitter tonight. I'll be screenshotting everything and see what else we reveal. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes, the loves, the taps. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the Cash App Venmos. Woo! But more importantly, just thank you for being here and giving me your support. I appreciate you so much. I love every one of you. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4. Bye. All right. Bye, YouTube and Twitch. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.